father was always concerned about the planet and humanity. His message was simple: love. We will continue to spread his message and help the world.
Born into the glare of a billion-watt spotlight, Prince Jackson never chose fame. It was written into his very first breath.
Hi, my name is Prince Michael Jackson, and I love my daddy.
This is the story of a boy raised behind the gates of Neverland, shielded by masks and veils, only to lose his legendary father at 12.
Hopefully working on some more music videos and then moving into feature films.
Prince's evolution reveals a young man determined to honor an immortal legacy while forging a purpose-driven life entirely his own.
That's what I want to do on stage.
Cedar Sinai beginnings. On February 13th, 1997, the birth of Michael Joseph Jackson Jr., universally recognized as Prince Jackson, occurred at Cedar Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. His arrival instantly became a monumental cultural event, dominating headlines on every major international news network. As the firstborn child of pop legend Michael Jackson and his spouse Debbie Rowe, the infant received his name in honor of both his grandfather and great-great-grandfather. In an effort to shield his newborn from excessive press intrusion, Michael Jackson released a formal statement requesting family privacy, alongside celebrating his son's arrival. Adding to the unprecedented public intrigue, Hollywood icons Elizabeth Taylor and Macaulay Culkin were publicly named as Prince's official godparents. Behind the medical center's restricted corridors, the global superstar embraced fatherhood with profound pride, meticulously shielding his infant son from all camera lenses. His father ensured that Prince spent his earliest months enveloped in complete comfort and seclusion. From his very first breaths, Prince's existence was characterized by intense public fascination, permanently connecting his personal identity to the immense creative legacy of his famous father. Before we continue, here is an image featuring Prince Jackson, Michael Jackson's eldest son, and his longtime girlfriend, Molly Schirmang. The couple sits close together on a brown sofa, smiling and holding hands for the camera. But what really grabs your attention is what's behind them. A huge golden statue of Michael Jackson stands in the room, while the walls are filled with framed pictures of the King of Pop from different stages of his career. It almost looks like a private room built to celebrate Michael's life and music. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Life behind the gates of Neverland. Growing up within the secured perimeters of the 2,700-acre Neverland Valley Ranch in Santa Barbara County, Prince experienced an extraordinary childhood, completely detached from conventional society. Designed as a secluded sanctuary from relentless paparazzi, Neverland featured a working amusement park, a full-size cinema, steam locomotives, and a private zoological collection. To young Prince, this whimsical setting functioned as both an enchanting playground and a protective refuge. While the broader world perceived Neverland as a surreal fantasy realm, to Prince it was simply home, a tranquil space for exploring nature, engaging with exotic wildlife, and savoring peaceful family moments.
Daddy?
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me ice cream.
His father cultivated an environment centered on creativity, amazement, and artistic expression, making certain his children felt protected from outside pressures. Private educators delivered early academic instruction on the premises, permitting Prince to learn without constant media interference. Neverland granted Prince irreplaceable childhood experiences founded on freedom, familial affection, and imaginative exploration, creating a distinctive basis that molded his early perspective. Masks, veils, and public anonymity. Whenever Prince and his family emerged from the guarded gates of their private estate, they encountered an aggressive media horde desperate to photograph the pop star's offspring. To protect his young family from tabloid exploitation and ensure their personal security, Michael Jackson instituted a distinctive protective strategy. On public excursions, Prince and his siblings donned ornate veils, carnival-style masks, and light outfits to wholly hide their facial features from press photographers. While media commentators regularly questioned these protective techniques, the strategy proved exceptionally effective for Prince's daily existence. When the masks were removed inside, Prince could traverse public spaces, parks, and shops without being identified by enthusiasts or journalists. This calculated anonymity allowed him to experience the uncommon privilege of an ordinary, undisturbed childhood, beneath the surface of his father's colossal worldwide fame. Prince later recognized that his father's protective actions arose from profound paternal affection, granting him freedoms that public exposure would have inevitably ruined. The custody agreement. In 1999, when Prince had reached just 2 years of age, his parents, Michael Jackson and Debbie Rowe, formally initiated divorce proceedings. As part of their legal agreement, Rowe willingly relinquished full custodial rights to Michael, granting him total parental responsibility for raising Prince and his younger sister, Paris. Despite public speculation surrounding their personal arrangement, Michael nurtured the children as a committed, actively involved single parent. He implemented firm domestic regulations, emphasized courteous conduct, and prioritized individualized education, assuming primary responsibility for their daily routines. Debbie Rowe maintained a low-key peripheral presence throughout these formative years, allowing Michael to raise the children within a protective, organized family structure. For Prince, his father served as his main caregiver, instructor, and emotional support. The stable routine established within their household provided emotional security, insulating Prince from external legal commentary and reinforcing his bond with his father, who consistently placed parental responsibilities above the demands of his entertainment profession. Sibling bonds. Raised in total isolation from conventional neighborhood friendships, Prince forged an exceptionally close relationship with his younger siblings, Paris and Prince Michael II, affectionately known as Blanket. Born only 12 months apart, Prince and Paris remained nearly inseparable throughout early childhood, exchanging private humor, exploring estate grounds, and navigating their distinctive life circumstances together. The arrival of their younger half-brother Blanket in 2002 completed the tight-knit trio. As the eldest, Prince naturally assumed a protective, guiding position, looking after his younger brother and sister during their regular international excursions. United by their shared, highly atypical childhood experiences, the three siblings depended on one another for emotional support, camaraderie, and normal interaction. Their father actively encouraged this profound unity, teaching them that family loyalty was paramount. This fierce sibling solidarity became a central component of Prince's life, establishing an unbreakable lifelong partnership that sustained them through subsequent personal challenges. Creative mentorship at home. Long before he ever considered formal entertainment training, Prince received an immersive education in film theory directly from his father. Michael Jackson was an avid cinema enthusiast who possessed a massive private film archive featuring classic Hollywood pictures, international animation, and silent films. Together in their private screening rooms, father and son spent countless hours analyzing cinema frame by frame. Michael taught young Prince how directors used lighting, camera angles, musical scoring, and scene editing to evoke specific emotional responses from an audience. They studied the comedic pacing of Charlie Chaplin, the suspenseful direction of Alfred Hitchcock, and the visual storytelling of classic musicals. Rather than pushing Prince towards singing or dancing on stage, his father encouraged his keen interest in behind-the-scenes production. These intimate home lessons sparked Prince's lifelong passion for storytelling, instilling in him a deep technical respect for filmmaking that would later inspire his own pursuit of entertainment production and directing. The international nomad. Following the exhaustive 2005 trial and the eventual decision to close Neverland Ranch, Prince's life shifted into an era of international travel. Seeking peace, privacy, and fresh surroundings, Michael Jackson moved his family across the globe, adopting a nomadic lifestyle that spanned multiple continents. Prince spent extended periods living in luxury villas in Bahrain, countryside estates in Ireland, and private hotel suites in Las Vegas. Tutors accompanied the family, ensuring that Prince's educational progress continued uninterrupted despite constant changes in location. This worldly upbringing exposed Prince to diverse international cultures, architectural styles, and global perspectives at an early age. He learned to adapt quickly to new surroundings, developing personal flexibility and resilience. While moving frequently meant living out of luggage and adjusting to different time zones, Prince remained grounded because his core family unit stayed intact. Traveling the world alongside his father and siblings broadened his horizon, instilling a worldly outlook that shaped his mature identity. The afternoon of June 25, 2009. On the afternoon of June 25, 2009, 12-year-old Prince Jackson's life was fundamentally reshaped inside a rented estate in Holmby Hills, Los Angeles. Sirens blared outside as emergency responders rushed into the home, but paramedics could not revive his father, Michael Jackson. In a matter of hours, the private world Prince had known vanished beneath a tidal wave of global news coverage. For years, his father had shielded Prince and his siblings from intense public scrutiny behind high gates and private tutors. Suddenly, the quiet security of his childhood crumbled, leaving the 12-year-old to confront unimaginable grief while surrounded by flashing cameras and international speculation. As shockwaves rippled across the globe, Prince found himself thrust into an uncertain reality. He was no longer just a protected child living quietly out of sight. He was now the eldest son of the most famous artist on earth, carrying a massive personal loss under the relentless gaze of the world media. The memorial at Staples Center. On July 7, 2009, the world watched as a public memorial service was held for Michael Jackson at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Over 2 billion people tuned in globally to witness the event. For the first time in his life, Prince stepped into the spotlight without wearing the protective veils or masks his father had always insisted upon in public. Standing on stage alongside his family, Prince wore a dark suit and held his younger siblings close. During the emotional performances of We Are the World and Heal the World, he demonstrated remarkable composure for a grieving 12-year-old. Though his sister Paris delivered an unforgettable, tearful speech, Prince's quiet dignity anchored the family on stage. The memorial marked Prince's official introduction to the global public, shifting him from a mysterious figure hidden behind estate walls into a young man confronting public life with grace under unprecedented international focus. Lifetime achievement. In January 2010, Prince took another courageous public step when he attended the 52nd Annual Grammy Awards at the Staples Center. Accompanied by his sister, Paris, 12-year-old Prince walked onto the stage in matching black formal wear with red armbands to accept the prestigious Recording Academy Lifetime Achievement Award on behalf of their late father. Standing before thousands of music industry executives and millions of television viewers, Prince delivered a composed, heartwarming acceptance speech. He expressed deep gratitude to the recording industry and fans worldwide for their overwhelming love and support during their family's darkest hour. He spoke proudly of his father's dedication to humanitarian causes and love for his global audience. Prince's poise, maturity, and articulate delivery earned a standing ovation from the star-studded crowd. The moment demonstrated his growing emotional strength and signaled to the world that he was prepared to represent his father's enduring musical legacy with immense respect and personal dignity. Transition to Havenhurst. Following the loss of his father, Prince relocated to the Jackson family's historic Havenhurst estate in Encino, California. Legal guardianship was granted to his grandmother, Katherine Jackson, creating a stable environment during a turbulent transition. For Prince, moving into Havenhurst meant adapting to a completely new home structure surrounded by extended family, including aunts, uncles, and cousins. In 2012, court approval established a joint guardianship arrangement with his older cousin, T.J. Jackson, who provided additional guidance and daily support. Living at Havenhurst allowed Prince and his siblings to establish a sense of routine grounded in family tradition. Away from hotel suites and international travel, he began building normal teenage habits. Surrounded by decades of family history and under the watchful eye of his grandmother, Prince learned to navigate his grief while forming strong, lasting bonds with his relatives, laying a foundation of security that would guide his adolescence and protect his personal growth. The Buckley School. For the first time in his life, Prince transitioned away from private home tutoring and enrolled as a regular student at the Buckley School in Sherman Oaks, California. Entering a traditional classroom environment was a massive adjustment for a teenager who had spent his early years traveling internationally and learning at home.
What day is it?
Today is December 25th.
What's special about December 25th?
It's Christmas.
At Buckley, Prince threw himself into campus life, joining student organizations, making peer connections, and eventually playing on the school's varsity football team. Teachers and classmates noted his down-to-earth attitude and eagerness to participate in ordinary high school experiences. Rather than seeking special treatment or relying on his famous family name, Prince focused on being an engaged student and a supportive teammate, navigating homework, group projects, and high school social dynamics gave him a sense of independence and normalcy. Buckley provided Prince with a crucial proving ground, allowing him to build self-confidence outside the shadow of his father's global fame. Broadcast debut. In early 2013, at 16 years old, Prince took his first official step into the media industry by joining Entertainment Tonight as a special correspondent. His assignment brought him face-to-face with major Hollywood figures, including director Sam Raimi and actors James Franco and Zach Braff during press junkets for Oz the Great and Powerful. On camera, Prince demonstrated natural poise, asking thoughtful questions about filmmaking, character development, and visual storytelling techniques. Behind the scenes, he voiced a deep desire to learn every aspect of entertainment production, explicitly stating his interest in producing, directing, and screenwriting rather than remaining solely an on-camera personality. The experience gave him valuable first-hand exposure to professional broadcast journalism and studio junkets. It also confirmed his ambition to pursue a career behind the camera, marking a significant milestone in his journey to establish an individual creative identity in Hollywood separate from his father's musical legacy. Guest role on CW's 90210. Shortly after his broadcast reporting debut, Prince expanded his entertainment experience by landing a guest starring role on the season 5 finale of the CW's teen drama series 90210, playing a character named Cooper, a trauma victim who forms a bond with one of the main characters. Prince spent several days on set working with professional actors and directors. The role required him to deliver scripted dialogue and execute dramatic beats, giving him a real understanding of the technical demands placed on actors during television production. While fans and media outlets were eager to see if he would pursue a full-time acting career, Prince used the opportunity primarily as an educational exercise. Working on a fast-paced network television set deepened his respect for the mechanics of filmmaking, camera placement, and scene pacing, strengthening his long-term ambition to work behind the camera as a director and executive producer. Founding King's Son Productions. In 2016, Prince took a major entrepreneurial step by founding his own production company, named King's Son Productions. The name paid subtle homage to his father, the King of Pop, while signaling Prince's intention to build a creative empire on his own terms. Operating from Los Angeles, the company focused on visual content creation, music video production, and post-production editing. One of the company's flagship early projects was producing and directing the official music video for artist Omar Obi Bhati's single Automatic. Prince oversaw budget allocation, crew coordination, camera setups, and post-production color grading, proving his ability to manage a production from script to final cut. Founding the business allowed Prince to transition from an interested observer into an active executive producer. By establishing King's Son Productions, he created an independent vehicle through which he could develop cinematic projects, mentor emerging talent, and control his own artistic output. Meeting Molly Schirmang at LMU. In March 2017, while attending Loyola Marymount University, Prince met fellow student Molly Schirmang. The two quickly formed a deep personal connection grounded in shared values, mutual respect, and a desire for a private, grounded lifestyle. Unlike many high-profile relationships covered in tabloid media, Prince and Molly kept their romance relatively low-key, sharing occasional photographs of their international travels, outdoor hikes, and quiet weekends together. Molly became a steady, supportive presence in Prince's life, attending his university events, supporting his charitable initiatives, and accompanying him to family gatherings. Their relationship flourished away from Hollywood nightlife, providing Prince with emotional stability during demanding years of study and business growth. Molly's influence helped Prince maintain a practical, balanced perspective on life. Together, they built a strong foundation of companionship that would endure through major career milestones, public events, and personal transitions over the following decade. Passion for motorcycles and vlogs. Outside his academic and charitable commitments, Prince developed a deep passion for motorcycle culture, finding freedom and relaxation on two wheels. Riding custom motorcycles across California's highways gave him a unique sense of anonymity and control away from public media pressure. To share this passion with fans, Prince launched a YouTube channel featuring helmet cam vlogs, long-distance road trips, and detailed bike reviews. His videos offered viewers an unscripted, genuine look at his daily life, showing him riding through scenic coastal routes, discussing mechanics, and grabbing coffee with fellow riders. The channel attracted a dedicated community of motorcycle enthusiasts who appreciated his technical knowledge and humble personality. Through his vlogging, Prince connected with people on his own terms, presenting himself not as a distant celebrity heir, but as an approachable young man pursuing a personal hobby with genuine enthusiasm, technical curiosity, and an adventurous spirit. Surviving the motorcycle crash. In November 2017, Prince experienced a sobering reminder of the risks of motorcycle riding when he was involved in a serious road accident in Los Angeles. While riding in light rain, his motorcycle was struck by another vehicle, resulting in a collision that threw him onto the pavement. Emergency medical services responded quickly, transporting Prince to a nearby hospital emergency room via ambulance. Thankfully, despite the impact, Prince suffered no major bone fractures or life-threatening injuries, escaping mostly with minor tissue damage and painful scrapes. Demonstrating his characteristic calm and openness, Prince posted a photo from the emergency room gurney shortly after the incident, reassuring his followers that he was recovering well. The accident prompted him to emphasize motorcycle safety gear and defensive riding techniques in his subsequent videos. The experience reinforced his resilience and gave him a renewed appreciation for health, personal safety, and cautious navigation. From the fairy tale grounds of Neverland to the red carpets of Hollywood, Prince Jackson's path has been anything but ordinary. He transformed unimaginable loss into a foundation of resilience, channeling his father's humanitarian spirit through Heal Los Angeles and safeguarding his story as executive producer of Michael. Today, engaged and accomplished, he stands as a testament to quiet strength and intentional living. His journey reminds us that even under the heaviest legacy, an individual can build something authentic, a life defined not by the weight of inheritance, but by the choices made in its wake.